Join me. Together, we can rule the galaxy's father and son.
Hey Star Wars fans and Rule the Galaxy friends, it is Joe. I'm actually not in the pilot seat. I'm in the co-pilot seat because Alfie is in the pilot seat. We are doing a little mission, a little journey of just the two of us going to see a large Star Wars action figure collection from the original trilogy. Our Uncle Matt, who you met in the Wayback Machine at the Indianapolis Indians night, the Star Wars night with the Indianapolis Indians. Matt joined us there briefly. We're going to go visit him. We're going to go check out his collection. We'll probably record that, video that, give some of our thoughts afterwards as we're driving back home. And we'll also, even though we just did this, we'll recap a little bit of the Mandalorian and Grogu trailer. But didn't want to do that while we were heading out because we need to use directions to get there. So we'll record more. We'll put this out on YouTube and as a podcast. But be ready for a really cool trip down memory lane with a lot of Kinner stuff.
These are still working. It turns out it costs more to fix a game than it does to just buy a new one. So I found a guy. Amber made me that for my birthday. Isn't that cool?
I love it.
It's vintage too. She found a vintage.
I'm just going to film. We can talk. You can walk us through.
Oh, I got to show you. This is one of my favorite things. I just found this in Pennsylvania. It's from '79, so it's vintage era. Isn't that fantastic?
I love that.
It's on canvas.
So somebody just hand did that.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's fantastic.
I have a friend from Ohio, Mark, that all the swag he makes is Spaceballs shit. And he hides these in my house. These are all the ones I found so far. I showed this and he goes, "Oh, you got ways to go."
So is that just the head? What is that, like
That's
a cookie jar?
Yeah, it's a modern cookie jar.
Okay.
I've got the Roman ceramic ones. All of these two cases are swag. This is just stuff that people have made for me or I've made and given away.
I think one of the coolest things that I've really started buying, oh, fantastic,
Wacky package.
is that, like, I love the not licensed stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like I find that I'll buy more things of people's artwork and people's craft than just...
I made these. These are the patches we did for Japan, and I created all of them, and then I had 4 of the people sponsor them. I, of course, sponsored the 3PO. But they're the claw machine. I'll show you when we go in the other room. But they're the claw machine plushies, and then for the other sponsors, I made these little claw machine frames.
Love it. That's fantastic. Just the other day, for fun, I put on Fanboys.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't watched it in forever.
Yeah, I haven't seen that in a while.
And it's just so fun to see, like, those people have that energy. Like, I know it was a silly little story and everything, but it was great to see how impassioned they were.
Love that. Look at that. Look at that Leia. My friend Elaine made that.
Man.
She made the box. That's off of that's just a cork. Just a wine cork that she made that Leia out of. She created the box and everything.
Those are awesome. So this is a mixture of stuff.
Youngest just went crazy over pens.
Oh, yeah?
We went to Disney in January.
Hold on, I'll get some shit for you then.
She went absolutely nuts for it.
Love all the old collectibles here. These glasses. Come on, those are great. Alfie, I'll take this Boba Fett one while he's not looking, and I'll put it in your pocket.
Did you see that wooden C-3PO? I just got that from a friend of mine in California. Have you gotten around to that yet?
I'm moving. I'm at the Return of the Jedi poster right now.
Oh yeah, the Italian. Here, I'll get you guys some swag started.
These are great. Oh, got a little Tron in here. Fantastic.
Yeah. Did you see my 3PO Tron?
Yeah. Whoa. 3PO Tron.
I need a light cycle. That's just a 3D printed cycle. I used to have them both, but get rid of them. Isn't this cool?
That's really cool.
He's a C-3PO.
I see what you did there. Yes, there. There's the... Those are great.
These are all vintage magazines. I've got about 1,000 vintage magazines that have something to do with Star Wars.
I think Amber might be home. Or the dogs hear you.
No, I didn't hear the garage though.
Love the luggage.
Thank you.
Love the R2. With Ewoks in it. That's one thing that I really missed out on not keeping or collecting was the old Ewok stuff I had.
Yeah, I don't have much, but...
Well, my sisters were of the right age, so I was making sure my mom and dad bought them the Ewok stuff. Mm-hmm. And I was in high school, and so I was like out of the loop with it, right?
Well, the coolest Ewok things I have, my friend Josh found me
Got a whole case of the 3PO Pepsi ones back there.
Yeah. Shit, I think I put it in the book. Anyway, he found me a cell of Wicket.
Really?
And at like an auction or something. And then about 6 months later, found me the background that went with that specific cell. Out of all of the millions of cells I used, he found me the one background that went with that cell. So now I have it complete.
So tell me about this right here. Boba Fest.
Yeah, it's just a local, I think it might be an Ohio brewery. But they make Star Wars things, Star Wars beers. That somebody gifted me that.
Hello, Miss Amber.
Hi, strangers. How are you?
Hi.
We're doing great. We're just chatting it up. Reliving the old times. We didn't block you or anything, correct? We were in the right spot.
Did you ever get any of that blue milk when it came? I
Thank
had two
you.
of those. I sold one, a full one.
I love the mixture of the Asian.
My Japanese friend sends me food stuff, but it doesn't take the food out of it.
Oh, really?
So now I got a whole ice cream cone in there. I've got a whole box of cornflakes. Found this one. We have this friend in New Albany named Jim Baumgart, and he is used to be a big collector. And we went to pick the dregs of his collection. And when I went down there, he told me he had that poster and the original one. And when I got down there, I found it. And I just unrolled the top. I was real excited, and I paid him for it. When I got home, I unraveled it and noticed it was the fan club edition that came out in the 90s. So I was pissed. And then we went back like a few weeks later, and I found the original one. So he just gave it to me.
So these Star Tots right here.
Yeah.
I never saw anything about these.
Whenever we do a celebration, we always work the collecting track because all my friends are collectors.
Yeah.
And I usually do a presentation myself. And when you attend,
Wow.
and they plug in and light up.
Through a
And look,
USB.
they got Yak Face, Jabba. Aren't those cool, Alf?
Yeah.
I mean, the amount of the quality of the swag that.
It's a great hat.
Thank you. Found that the good one.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Crazy stuff. So, Matt, with the 50th anniversary coming out next year, do you see them saying, hey, guys, let's make a killing, let's re-release a bunch of old stuff? Or you think they're like, no, we're done?
Well, they're actually talking about re-releasing the original trilogy, unaltered.
Well, yeah. I mean, do you think they'll
If
release
that
some
happens-
toys to go along with it?
Yeah,
I mean,
if that happens, I think they'll go all out.
Blade Runner gear, love it.
Oh, Blade Runner, yeah.
That's one I've just never understood.
No, you either love it or you fall asleep.
Yeah.
Yep. It is.
That and Tron, I was like a few years
Yeah.
too young for. I don't get either the.
Amber's never made it through True.
Yeah, I don't get the obsession with.
We just saw a Blade Runner with the symphony at Clues a couple weeks ago.
It was funny. We were standing in line like the second time to ride it.
Oh, those are awesome.
And my daughter goes, "Wait, this is a movie?" I was like, "Yeah, maybe it's way before your time."
Hey, tell me, have you ever seen this? You know, obviously the Burger King.
I always tell him, man, you're such a asshole.
Did you see the Razor Crest?
Yes,
back
I
there?
love that.
A friend of mine made that.
That is great.
Does it look professional? I mean, it looks better than.
Yeah, it
what
looks
Tim
better.
was doing.
That's what I'm hoping they release something like that.
They will. I'm sure they'll tie it to retro. I made these. These are the banners we made for our Indianapolis collecting event. I did, let's see, 6 different ones for different characters for all the guys that were here.
So you laid out the design and then took them to a someone to print it.
Flag. Oh, my
Oh,
catalogs.
these are great.
These are all the Kenner catalogs from actual
I was
Kenner.
saying these layers.
Oh,
I've
aren't
never
these
seen
fantastic?
these.
I love these.
Where did you get those?
They're from Aunt. I can't remember his last name. Aunt Lucia. I got them Celebration 5, I think, in Orlando.
They're great.
Oh, I love them.
Nice ceramics in there. I had the Darth Vader nightlight with the red eyes. I don't know where it went.
The
Like, it was similar to this,
okay.
but I had it forever. Don't know where it went. But
I've got
that R2 back there is awesome. It's kind of like the old one that I've got.
I've got a friend in California that's going to sell me the mold to this. He's got the molds to most of these, but I can only talk about that one. Production art for it. Yeah, this
Makes
is
sense.
This is what I've got. All
I remember the commercial off that.
yeah. Here's the this is for the record. This is the record and CD, the chromalin for the record and CD for all of the paperwork that goes with it. More posters, tons of posters. Oh. Cool, the Oral-B.
Nice.
My friend drew this. That's the Kroger building is where Kenner used to be.
Yeah.
And he put all of the Kenner designers in there somewhere. Jim Swearingen. Activity books.
Yes.
This is a hand-drawn page out of that.
Wow.
Doodle of Droids.
Wow.
This is all my foreign, well, not all my foreign, but a lot of my foreign. Gonna rotate this out.
This is something I've been looking for. I was talking to the guys at Fantha Tracks, and I was like, look, I want to get everything Italian that I can get, right? Like,
Yeah.
I want to get any comic, any figure that you can help me find. They're like, we have friends in Italy who will
Yeah, this is Italian.
get you stuff with the Italian titles on.
Velvet Geek, have you ever heard Velvet Geek?
I've heard of Velvet Geek.
That's my friend Bruce White. He made me that. He only does one figure for every collector, and then he retires them. This is storyboards from the second unit director on Star Wars on A New Hope. That came right out of his book.
Wow.
That's our flag for our event that we did with everybody that was here that signed it. Okay, this is pre-production. That's a first shot. They were going to turn the case into a droids version with the cartoon, so they took the lines out of the eyes and they took the little nub off of his head, but they never went through with it. So that's pre-production. Then I have the chromalin that goes with it. That's original Jim Swearingen art that he made specifically for me.
This one gets me every time.
I know, isn't that great?
That is a fantastic
This came from Lucasfilm. This was what the cases went to them in for approval.
I will follow you around. You just go.
Well,
tell us what you're doing. We'll look.
I only need this box and this box, and then all of my boxes are complete, except for a few variations. I don't really mess with the variations. But I just found this sealed. A lot of these are sealed. I needed that one. I just picked that one up about a week ago.
Alfie, did I tell you it's a museum? So these are kid sizes of these?
Yeah, isn't that fantastic? My friend Todd Chamberlain still has about 5 or 6 of these. If you're interested, he's selling them.
As long as it doesn't kill me on price, yeah, I'd be interested. Because Frankie'd run around in that thing like crazy.
Check these out. Aren't these perfect for these?
These are
donut stands from Whitman. Or what's the cake company? Anyway, yeah, they fit even to where the site goes through.
Wow.
People are like, "Wow, did you have those custom made?" I'm like, "No."
No. Yeah, we joke about it. The Y-wing and me, there's been a passion. I never collected it because I just didn't. I was finishing up being a collector at the time.
My box needs a little bit, but it's decent. The Y-wing inside is unused.
Really?
Yeah. Here's some Skywalker Ranch pins. You can only get these at the actual ranch.
At one point in time, I had all those metallic ones.
Do you remember these Pepperidge Farms cups?
I do.
Have you ever seen this one?
I don't think so.
This was the one that they brought to Lucasfilm as a proof of concept. Like, can we do this? And George Lucas says, "Yeah, but I don't want to pay those guys. So just do art instead of taking a picture."
Love it.
So that's a pre-production. I love the C-3PO cereal stuff.
C-3POs.
Here's my bike.
Love the bike.
I've
got one of these sitting on my shelf right now.
You know, the Disney credits for Batu. Mm-hmm. These are the blanks. These are the pre-production run for them. I know the curator at Osborne Coinage in Ohio. They did all the Power of the Force coins, and they did those. And we were doing a tour, and he let me have some of those. He also let me have this Man coin because they found, while we were on our tour, he found a box of uncirculated Man coins, and he popped it open and said, "Hey, grab some coins." I'm like, oh, yeah.
The stance socks, I will say.
Aren't those fantastic?
They're fantastic and they're comfortable.
Have you seen the Empires?
I don't remember.
Oh, I love these.
You know, I saw them, but I never got those.
Yeah, they are very comfortable.
They are. They make a good sock. B-Wing, Ewok Village, Death Star.
Picked that up fairly recently too, the Sears Jabba the Hutt.
Oh, the thing I was talking about wasn't it? It was this right here.
Oh, that. Oh shit. Yeah, not the combat glider.
He actually he's just missing the gun.
They do have. Oh, the gun's where your money's at.
Yeah.
They do have this one or this one. I can't remember at Toy Drop.
Yeah, Steve Glosson down in Georgia.
Okay.
For 5 years, he and I have talked about that one item, and I can never find it hardly anywhere. And people are like, "Those are hard to come by." I'm like, "Yeah, I know they are. Yeah, I get it." But I was like, I just need the gun of one of them. TIE Interceptor box that came out for a short period of time.
Yeah, that was my favorite Imperial ship. I love the Interceptor.
Is this more of a silver 3PO instead of
that's the Empire one where he's more silvery. Oh, did you notice my diecast TIE Bomber?
Yes.
Found that at a garage sale. I found a wing in one box. The guy just had boxes. He didn't have stuff laid on the table. I found the wing in a box, and I called Amber over and I said, "Look for anything that looks like this." And we went through a dozen boxes and finally pieced it all together. He sold it to us for $2.
Yeah. That's what you find is if you find the right guy.
These are any use?
Never seen those.
No, those are fantastic. until I bought these, I had this, and this was the only thing I'd ever seen this fabric in. And then I found these. So I was thrilled. Got some uncut sheets here. You've seen these cards? They got Jedi, but then they have Jungle Life, Knight Rider, A-Team.
So potluck. Yeah. There you go.
And then all my cards, the sugar-free. I never remembered these when I was a kid.
Never
Star
knew
Wars
this.
sugar-free gum.
Nope.
And I've got a full set of the wrappers. The inside of the wrappers have pictures on them of all the characters and some scenes. These are all my card sets. I've got full runs of all the tops, and then Star Wars Galaxy, I think up to 5 or 7, I can't remember. These are all completely full and unused.
Oh my gosh.
All the candies still in there. You know, fire into some.
Sure, what the heck. Throw me back a couple.
Actually, last year, a friend of mine made me eat one of the old Pepperidge Farm peanut butter cookies.
And you regretted it later?
Oh, I did. So, I don't know if I told you, but I built everything. This was all cinder block. I built the shells, everything that was on this. And I needed storage. So this, if you slide this out, you can pull this whole thing out about 3 feet. And all behind it is storage. And over here, I did the same thing. But this is where all my curtains and sheets and stuff hang out.
I like it.
And they're just on big drawer casters.
Fantastic. This gun, come on.
Yeah, this is the airsoft gun. When they were doing the Solo movie, they went to get one of those to use as like a starting point to make their gun. And when they got it in hand, they're like, "Oh, we don't have to do anything to it." So this is what he carries in the movie.
That is great.
They just put a flash effect in the front. See that?
I was just zooming in on that. That is wild. People, I've talked to people all the time, and I've told them the one person that I think, I mean, let's face it, anybody would want to meet or talk to Harrison Ford, but the one person that I would want to meet and talk to would be Anthony Daniels.
He's an asshole.
I've heard that.
I've talked to him so many times.
I talked to him once.
He signed my underwear and then made me go find a pair for himself. This is a pre-production Star Tours jacket. You can tell why they never used it. Can you imagine wearing this even in the winter in Florida?
No.
That's all my modern pre-production stuff over there. First shots and hard copies. That you're right on, that is a clay sculpt, hard copy and final production for a holiday ornament that Lucasfilm gave out to cast and crew.
I still got one or two of those Beanie Baby style, C-3POs back there.
I got the Kenner Standard back there. That was basically a first shot for that. This is a 2-up for this watch.
Ah.
Hard copy there.
Crazy.
This is Revenge Proof. I have all but I think 3 versions of 3PO on card. That's a sign-off sample from Kenner, from Don Huber. That's another Don Huber sign-off. I've got the Takara alternate sculpts down there. Italian. British. This is interesting. There's a store called John's in Ohio, and all of the overstock and some of the pre-production stuff from Kenner in the vintage era went to John's toy store because they bought it for a reduced price.
Right.
So if you ever see anything with a John's sticker, get it, because there's a better than half chance that it might be some sort of pre-production item. This says sample not for sale, if you could read it.
Hey, I used to work at Blockbuster. I'd get all those ones that say sample not for sale of videos.
Brazilian. Oh yeah, that would be cool.
They would say, hey, here's a release of this video, but you can't sell it. And I'd be like, I'm keeping it.
Trying to get all of the George Lucas Super Live Adventure stuff. There's about a dozen things I need. This is sealed from the playground playset.
No, oh really?
Yeah. I drove to Alabama, took a detour when we were going to one of the celebrations in Florida, and bought 4 of those for me and a few friends. Guy found them in the back of an old Ace Hardware that he inherited.
I still have my C-3PO R2-D2 clock from the 70s.
The one down there on the bottom shelf.
Yep, that one right there.
This is
Mine's a little more beat up, of course, but it's still
I
there.
don't think that one's ever been opened. This is a pre-production playmat from Play-Doh. Have you ever seen the playmats that you pull out? This is a first shot, basically. It's got different colors, and it's on a different kind of plastic.
That's fantastic. Love those.
I love them too. Play-Doh is my favorite stuff.
My grandkids live for Play-Doh now. Absolutely live for it. Wow, you're going with the Halloween masks over here.
Yeah, I'm trying to complete a run, but I'm out of space, basically.
I still have my R2 necklace.
That box held...
Right here.
Oh, yeah, that one?
Yeah, I still have it up on my shelf. We interviewed Steve Sansweet, Alfie and I did. And so I showed him, I said, what do you think about this? And he goes, oh, I know exactly when that was made. It was made by this company. And I looked, I was like, yeah. He goes, these used to be waiting for you at the checkout line at stores.
Oh, hell yeah.
He goes, they'd catch your attention with these little quick trinkets with Star Wars on them.
I love this one with the charms.
I love it.
The charm ones.
That's the R2 stuff I like, is I collect stuff like that. Oh,
Amber has one of the rings, and she's going to have it gold plated because it turns her finger.
Oh, yeah. So
This box held 200 of those baggy 3POs, and I was trying to fill them, but I got mounted on maybe 60. But when I was buying them, they were like $10 each. Now they're $70 each.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm done. That's as far as I went.
That's all you get.
I got all of the wallpaper.
I still have a roll of the 70, yeah, that right there.
Yep.
Got a roll of that at the house.
I love that's my favorite poster is the Vamira wallpaper poster.
I actually, because I didn't have a full roll of it, I cut out a section and put it into a picture frame.
That's good.
Because I was like, you know what? I'm just going to keep it, not going to...
This is a first shot of the Dom Post mask. So first shot of that mask. This is French. That's French. That's a cast of his original hand.
You know those French, Alfie.
Fucking French. Oh. This is Palatoy unpainted. That is a what the hell is that? Polish unarticulated, and that's a Lily Letty overstock unpainted.
Wow.
And then those are all Mexican semi-articulated.
I like the cork over there, the push pin of the
Cork Silker.
Yeah.
I just got this. Did you see this?
Haven't even.
This is the
From the watch.
Yep, it's the first shot of the watch face on their test file. So this came through Bradley, and it was a quality control sample. 1981.
You remember having those watches, don't you guys? All these right here.
That's a. I don't know if they produce that or not, but that's the hand-drawn piece for that. And that's this is what that clock you had. This is what they were going to do, but they went the different direction.
Love it.
Do you remember the mask? Punch out and make it mask.
Oh yeah.
On the back of the cereal boxes?
No, those I have over there. I have the whole run of those, the printer proofs for those. But this is for the Return of the Jedi book. It's like a yellow book. You could punch them out. And then this is what I used to be known for. It was the odds and ends until everybody started collecting odds and ends, and now now it's not interesting anymore. But I do have the roto mold for this little guy. I have switcheroo first shot and proof for the backer.
Those are awesome right there.
Yeah, I love I've got one of these portfolios has more unused wrapping paper in it too. Even got Mardi Gras coins and Boy Scout patches.
Boy Scout patches, crazy.
Oh yeah, always.
Is that the scratch?
Fresco Magic?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I couldn't think of. I remember having that.
And I've got all of the. I've got a full set of the Jedi in the box, and then I've got a full set of the Empire.
What's this? Is that a tray, like an eating?
Yeah,
Placemat?
Placemats. There's
Okay.
4 of them. I have some British ones too, but I think they're in one of the books in here.
I don't know. They think they're somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, I got so many of these portfolios, some really cool stuff in them, but I hardly ever go through them. Do you know the Bush?
No.
Do you know Noel Fielding? The British.
No.
You know, that is the single best television show ever made.
Boosh special edition.
The Mighty Bush. I had to buy a special
Player for.
player just to watch it.
Crazy. See, this is what we talk about on the show all the time. Is that like physical media?
Mm-hmm.
It's a must.
Oh yeah.
I mean, everybody is like, oh, I got Disney Plus. I don't need.
Yeah,
No.
no.
That doesn't do anything. You need to
You
have.
gotta own it.
You have to have every movie, every animated, all that stuff.
I'm like that with books. I'll buy like the paperback and the hardback and
Mhm.
everything. I got this from Japan. This whole shelf,
Okay.
except for the French one, and it weighs about 100 pounds.
How'd you get that one back?
Another suitcase. These are the rarest magazines you'll ever see, and I was able to get the full set of them. A collector friend of mine in Japan made them, but it's all the vintage Star Wars Gachimon
I have no idea.
things. Here, I'll show you. But he also included almost naked,
I was gonna say, they
naked
seem
Japanese
a
lady.
little revealing.
Yeah, but I did a panel right before him, and when he did his, I asked him if he had any, and he had like 1 or 2 sets of these books left, so I was real lucky to get them. But,
Just tell me if I'm going to get any trouble here.
oh no, it's nothing
Okay.
fully nude, but it's all of the like the gumball machine stuff, all the Gachimon. This is all the things. It's like a comprehensive collection. So it's amazing stuff. Yeah, but then
Okay. Yeah, they're okay.
there's like some soft porn in there.
I might blur that out.
Yeah. You see my spoons? A friend of mine in New Hampshire just found me those spoons. They've got they're like the collecting spoons that your grandmother would get when they're.
Oh, the World's Fair spoons.
Yeah,
Okay.
but they have the tops pictures on them.
Very cool.
Oh, there's I thought I had a 4th one. Yeah, there's even 4.
How do you keep track of all this? Like, it's hard for me to keep track of everything I have, and I have 1/100th of what you have.
All my books, magazines, and comics in my action figures are all cataloged. But that's as far as I go. Have you ever seen a VHD?
No.
You know the CEDs, the discs? These are what they had in Japan. So they're similar, but they slightly different format. But the same technology. They're called VHDs over there.
Okay. I had to delete a bunch of stuff off my phone because they're taking too many pictures.
I'm just gonna dump this right on my Mac and chop it up. I just wanted to have video of stuff. This is crazy.
This is from Anthony. That was from his collection. You know, he did all of the licensing for Star Wars. So if you,
Oh, really?
Yeah, he wasn't just a producer. If you got sent, wanted to produce something Star Wars, that had to go through Kurtz, and then he would get a sample of everything.
See, that kind of artwork
Yeah,
is the kind of artwork that I love.
That's Jake.